My name is Ivy, and today we have another What I Eat in a Week. Today we're going to be talking about food and bettering your relationship with food. Okay, so Monday was a public holiday as it was Easter Monday. It was an incredibly lovely long weekend, and I was super excited because I only had to work on Tuesday this week because of very exciting things coming, which meant I basically had a week and a half off. Gross! I have actually received many messages and DMs of people who have started their weight gain journey, which if you have done so, by the way, I'm so proud of you. I noticed though that a lot of people have messaged me stating that they struggle to even start their weight gain journey because they struggle a lot with food. So I guess I wanted to talk more about the tips that have helped me with my relationship with food and tips that will hopefully help you. I'm currently not on a weight gain diet. I am just trying to maintain my weight and try to be as healthy as I possibly can and enjoy life at the same time. I'm nowhere near perfect, and I still struggle with it from time to time, sometimes more than usual, but I want to share what helps me when I'm showing you the things that I eat throughout this week. So firstly, working on your mental health. Food is as much, I think, psychological as it is physical, and I know that sounds kind of dumb to think that food is about your mind. To eat food, you need to put it through your mouth, but if you think about it very closely, it really is. Don't we think about what we feel like eating? Don't people restrict themselves from certain foods or make certain food choices because of the way they think about food or the way they think about their bodies? When you're not feeling the best, don't you emotionally eat, whether that be restrictive or you eat too much? Working on your mental health, first ensuring that you are not in a bad mental health space is vital to your weight and how you intake food and how you view food. We all have bad days, weeks, or even years, but if you're still here, ready for another day, just know that you're doing great, sweetie. And let's get it today. Like, I am getting this workout. This is the first time I've worked out in a very long time, and I was so dead. If you want to try this workout, it is probably like, I'd say an 8 out of 10 difficulty. She was a difficult one. Okay, tip number 2. Take it slow. Having a healthy relationship with food and striking the right balance sometimes takes time and a lot of work. It's not something that you can rush through if you want the changes to be long lasting. If it takes you a year to have a better relationship with food, then it takes you a year. If it takes you 5 years, then it takes you 5 years. Just be easy on yourself, continuously adjust and adapt to new mindsets, and always reinforce positive ones. I can't take my eyes off you. Things change. Be your biggest encourager when you fail. Be proud of all the efforts you are taking to better yourself. The third tip that I have is eat foods you love, but with a balance. Especially in weight gain, flavor and variety is everything, because you have to consume so much food in a day. You need to enjoy what you're eating, otherwise you won't be able to sustain your diet at all. Just like when you're trying to lose weight, you wouldn't eat a salad all day every day, right? Why, when gaining weight, you just eat boiled chicken every day too? Okay, yep, in this clip, I was so hungry waiting for Arnie to hurry up and heat up his food, and I was taking sneaky little bites in between because I really just wanted to eat. And here's me getting caught. And here are some cinnamon rolls that I made over Easter. This was like the first time I've tried cinnamon rolls, and they were delicious. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering just thinking about them. It is 6:37. I was just sitting here reading after work. Then I closed my eyes. I honestly didn't mean to fall asleep for this long. What the heck?
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.
Does that look believable?
You gotta put your hands up there, like you're doing stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, pizza.
Yeah, 4 hands.
It's not about personality matrices and charts.
Speaking of enjoying foods we love, if you haven't already been able to tell in my what did I eat in a week or what I eat in a day, I have pizza at least once Pizza doesn't always have to be unhealthy and very cloggy for your arteries. It can also be healthy with lots and lots of veggies.
I was wondering if maybe you'd like to go to the...
Okay, so it is Wednesday. By this time this week, we are having a day off. So the fourth tip that I have for bettering your relationship with food and healing your relationship with food is to get uncomfortable. Working on your relationship with food can actually get super uncomfortable. Pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, trying new things, opening yourself up to things you'd previously written off, saying yes to fear foods like oats, milk, gluggy foods like rice. Like this, I never used to eat Japanese chicken curry because of how saucy it was and how oily it was, but after trying it, I just could not go back.
Hi, Arnie's leaving me for one night. It's gonna be so quiet here.
It literally changed my life, and I'm so glad that I took the step to eat it and try it. If you're gaining weight and you're feeling that bloatedness and it's very uncomfortable, that's okay. All of it's okay. Sometimes you just need to sit in that feeling and remind yourself it will be okay, even if you don't believe it, because someday I know it will be. Try pushing yourself just a little bit today. Just know that you have a community here, but like of others around you going through the same thing that will be there to support you through it. The fifth tip that I have is being thankful overall. Just thankful that we have the opportunity to eat, that we have the money to feed ourselves, that we can get 3 meals a day, and snacks is like beyond a blessing. Realizing how lucky we are that we get food when we wake up every day, knowing that we won't go to bed hungry is honestly a game changer for your mentality. I hope I don't sound overly preachy, but being thankful for food has changed me entirely. So I'm just gonna quickly narrate what Thursday was. Thursday was a very, very special day because 2 of our very, very close friends got married that day, and Arnie was a groomsman for it. We were fed throughout the entire day. It was amazing. I went there early to help set up the reception, and this venue is a stunner. If you haven't visited Summer Grove, if you live in Australia, I hope you get invited to a wedding at Summer Grove because this location is phenomenal. Also, this is my friend Sarah. How beautiful does she look? She's stunning. We actually just brought our camera and we just started taking photos of everybody, which was really, really fun. The reception was so much fun. I unfortunately did not take any photos or videos of all the food that we ate, and this was a photo that I sent to Arnie because he was on the bridal party table, and I was like, what did you get, the fish or the steak? It was honestly such a great night. We had so many laughs. It was so beautiful watching our 2 friends get married and watch their union, and then we danced all night. It was wonderful. Okay, the 6th tip that I have for you guys is, okay, well, this isn't necessarily like a tip per se, but like I feel like one big game changer from my mindset towards food and eating that's changed it a lot is actually moving out and providing for yourself. Having that independence for yourself actually makes you kind of grow up like really, really quickly, introducing more responsibility to yourself in that, like, when you have to provide for yourself and you have to pay for your own food and do your own groceries and cook all of it, and you realize the amount of time and effort that goes into it, like, it really does change your mindset towards food a lot. It's definitely changed my mindset towards food in the past year. I know like moving out isn't a possibility for everybody. Some people are still in high school, uni students, or just like cannot afford it where they live or cannot afford it in the time being. But you know, I would even challenge you, like, when I lived at home, I would do my own groceries towards the end of living at home, in which I would just buy my own groceries and cook it and pay for it and contribute to the family in that way. And it's honestly very, very different once you start doing that for yourself. You realize how much time and energy and prep goes into making food for the week. You realize how many hours you need to work and how much energy it would take for me just to buy groceries, and like how much energy it would take for me to cook groceries on a weeknight. And you start to become thankful and realize just how much I truly take for granted when someone else is just making the food for me and it's right in front of me on the table. This isn't like necessarily to be preachy or anything, and yeah, I feel like it's really, really changed me a lot. On Saturday night, I went on a date night with Arnie. It was honestly probably one of the funnest date nights we've had in a really long time. And then after dinner, we went to Mount Cootha, had really nice chats, and had a small bottle together of alcohol. Notice how I said a bottle, and I was still very much out of it.
Can you please put that away?
What the hell?
The last tip that I have is having a good community around you, having good people to support you, people that you can talk openly about this with, and people that can, you know, encourage you daily on this journey, because it's not easy to go through, and it's definitely not easy to go through by yourself at all. But yes, this is my what I eat in a week. I hope this, you know, kind of helped a little bit, even like me telling you guys the tips that have helped me heal my relationship with food in any way, shape, or form. I've truly learned to just love food over the past couple of years, and it's been a journey for me, like many, many years, but I feel like I've truly learned to love food so much more differently over the past couple of years than I had previously growing up. And I hope that you guys can just take something away from this, or this helps in like even just the slightest. I hope you guys enjoy this video and like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I post a new video every single Thursday, and follow me on my Instagram. It's at ivy_Nicole with 2 E's. Goodbye.